Vasudeva sutam devam kamsachanuramardanam devaki paramanandam krishnam vande jagadgurum namostute vyasa vishala buddhe Pularavindayata patra netra Yena tvaya bharata taila purna Prajvalito jnanamaya pradipaha Namo Namaha. Good afternoon, good morning from wherever you are joining. We have entered into the 8th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is an integral part of Mahabharata. Bharata means light. Bha means light. Rata means revel in light. Mahabharata, we revel in so many things. The highest of the revelation through the Mahabharata. In Mahabharata, Palashruti, Vedavyasa, he himself says, Snatavyo Mahabharata Tirtasya. Every day, take a dip in the ocean of Mahabharata for purifying yourself. This Tirtha, it's so sacred. By taking bath in this one, it will purify you. Snatavyo Mahabharata Tirtasya. Anudina, every day, without fail, by diving deep inside, the new horizon in you opens up. The Mahabharata has stories after stories. Parvata, like Himalaya is called as a Parvata, chain of mountains, one folded mountains. One mountain opens, when it finishes, another opens. So is Mahabharata is also like a folded mountain. It has 18 parvas, 18 such big parvas. It has so many stories, one story within another. What you can't find in Mahabharata, you can't find it anywhere. And if you keep Bhara means heavy, so heavy, if you put Mahabharata on one side and all scriptures on the other side of the pan, Mahabharata weighs heavier. Mahabharata, heavier. It is saying that you have to be radiating in life. Bharata, it is the message of that one, not to squander your life for ordinary things. You have a potential to get illumined in life. You have potential to do great things in your life, not to settle down for silly things in your life. One such story is today I will talk about Nabaga. There was the great man was there, Nabaga, and he had a son called as Nabaga, and he was sent to Gurukul for education. He went to Gurukul for education. He was studying for years, 12 years and more. He was studying in the Gurukul and so interested in learning. He was spending time with in the Gurukul. And when he was there, his brothers thought this person won't come back. This person won't come back from Gurukul. He will be there. So, brothers decided to divide the property among themselves, and they did not give anything for this person. They thought anyway he's studying, he won't come back. They did not leave anything for Nabaga. He came back, and when he came back, he realized he did not have any property for himself. So he asked his father, all property has been distributed, where is my share? The helpless father said, there is in the close vicinity, Angira Rishi. He is doing the yajna. He is about to conclude that yajna. After the yajna is concluded, whatever is left, that is yours. You go and collect it. So Nabhaga, as instructed by his father, went to the yajna shala. When the yajna was finished, Angira Rishi, he finished his yajna, and this Nabhaga wanted to collect whatever left over, some donation or some ingredients, whatever. He wanted to collect that one, started collecting. At that time, Shiva appeared. He said not to touch. And Shiva asked, you know whom this remnant belongs? Then immediately Nabhaga realized, after the conclusion, whatever remains, it belongs to Rudra. It is yours. Sorry, I should not have taken. My apologies, I should not have taken this one. Yajna Shesha is yours. Like that is why after yajna is done, ashes, we take it on ourselves, it is a Rudra Prasad, thinking that. Or after the charcoal, they put it on Angara, they put it on the Angara, Yajna Shesha. Shiva was so happy with this one, his reply, and he said, you are a very pious person. You told the truth, and take whatever left over. And also, I will bless you that you have a very pious, blessed with a pious progeny and prosperity in your life. He blessed him, and Shiva disappeared. From Nabhaga, the son was born called as Ambarisha. Ambarisha was born from Nabhaga. Ambarisha was a very pious king, and he had a whole big territory to look after. He was very generous and looked after his subjects very well. He looked after them very well, and slowly that he was aging, he gave more and more responsibility to his children also, and he decided to do 1 year of Dwadashi Vrata. 1 year of the fasting, one meal on the 10th day, Dashami, no food on Ekadashi, and Dwadashi only one meal. Dwadashi Vrata, you had to break it before the appropriate time, before the Dwadashi, when it is Ekadashi finishes, at that time you had to finish. He was doing the Vrata, and one day only 24 minutes left, less than 12, only 12 minutes, half a muhurta was there. He was about to, during that time he had to break the fast. That is his resolution, I am doing that one. At that time, Durvasa Rishi appeared. Durvasa, an incarnation of Shiva. He appeared. He said, this Ambarisha was very happy at the time of breaking the fast. Durvasa, great Rishi, has come, and he was so thrilled, and he requested him, please come and partake break the fast along with me. And Durvasa said, wait, it's a great honor, I will have a bath and I will come. This, he went for a bath, but it took long time. Time was slipping by. Vrata, by that time he had to finish. So he consulted other the priests, and priest said, you had to finish the 1 year vrata you are doing to please the Lord. So you have to abide by that one. If you don't have your break the fast, then whatever you have done, it will become futile. Instead of having food, take a sip of water. It is equivalent to breaking that one. He just took a sip of water, and after taking the sip, Durvasa Rishi appeared. Muni came. Through his intuition, he knew that he took a sip of water without waiting for him. He was so angry. Durvasa was known for his anger, and he had tied his hair also, and out of anger he loosened his hair, and he invoked the negative spirit and said, go and destroy this person. Very arrogant he has become. He has insulted me. Go and destroy this person. And that spirit, Ambarisha, so pious, always devoted. That when you are so devoted, when you offer everything to the Lord has mentioned many times, I will take the responsibility of that person's welfare. That aura was protecting him. Around him, there was a protection of Sudarshana. Lord's discuss was protecting him. It is why we had to do the sadhana. One who does the sadhana, they get a special protection. That aura, radiance, some divine energy around them protects. One who is not in the sadhana, doing the silly things in their life, there is no protection. I may have a Z category security. I may hire security people to look after, but still it is no guaranteed security. In South Africa, for example, everyone is having a high-rise 10 feet, 15 feet wall, concrete wall, and everyone has carrying a gun. Still, gun violence is quite rampant. I may have a big compound to thinking that I'll be safe. Nothing can save you. The say that he was having a protection Sudarshana. When that negative force, that negative evil spirit was coming near Ambarisha to consume, that Sudarshana, Lord's discuss, destroyed it. And not only destroyed, it started approaching Durvasa. Durvasa could able to feel the heat. He started running into the cave, running into the ocean, hiding in the forest. Wherever he went, this Sudarshana was following that heat. He was burning within, so much of intense heat. He did not know what to do, and he went to Brahma, Chaturmukha Brahma, and he said, please protect me. This Sudarshana is haunting me, please protect. Brahma said, it is a discuss of Mahavishnu, and sorry, it is beyond my limits. It is beyond my signature limit. Sorry, I am helpless. And he said, I can't do anything. So he went to Shiva in Kailasa. Shiva said, Sudarshana, the Lord Vishnu is even I, Brahma, Chaturmukha Brahma, my father Chaturmukha Brahma, or Marichi Rishi, Bhrugu Rishi, all the sages, even Indra, whoever are, we are insignificant. We will be consumed by his energy at the time of Pralaya. We are just his representative. We have no say on this one. Sorry, we can't do it. We are helpless. And Lord Shiva said, go to Mahavishnu, Shiva, Vishnu himself, and he may protect you. And Durvasa, out of helplessness, he went to Vishnu and said, please protect me. A mistake has been committed by me. And please pardon my mistake. Please protect me from this Sudarshana. It is burning me. And Vishnu said, I am not independent. I am not independent. I am bound by my devotees. I am bound by devotees. Bhakta paradhina. I am Bhakta paradhina. I am only do as per the wishes of my devotees. I can't take my own decision. I can't do anything. I am bhakta paradina, and sorry, I can't do anything. You have to, he suggested, Mahavir in the Bhagavad Gita also says, my devotees, they sacrifice everything. For others, they keep themselves. This is for my party, this is for my retirement, this is for me. They are so selfish, but my devotees dedicate everything for me. They dedicate their life completely for me. When they have dedicated, so I have become their slave. When they have dedicated everything, it is my responsibility to look after. For others, they think they are looking after themselves. I am bhakta paradina. When they have dedicated everything to me, I have an obligation to look after. Please, I will tell you the way. This, I can't withdraw this one. But I will tell you a way. Go and approach my devotee himself and surrender to him. He may. And Durvasa Rishi, and he came out of him, he was humbled and he prostrated to Ambarisha. I thought I was a great sage. I did so much of austerity. My pardon, my salutations to you. I have to learn so much from you, your humility, devotion, your devotion to the Lord, it is protecting you. My salutation. Ambarisha said, I am your disciple. He, in fact, prostrated in front of Durvasa Rishi. Such a humility, and Durvasa learnt a lesson, and Durvasa agreed breaking the fast was the right thing to do, and he agreed to partake the food along with Ambarisha. What the message of this story is talking about, the sadhaka, why I have to do the prayers, sadhana, why I have to do. We need a sure security. The sure security, not your bank balance is not your sure security, not your friend circle, not your connection, political connection. The best sure security, you have to connect to the Supreme Lord. By His grace, whole everything is running. Surrender to Him for your protection. That is the message of this one. Message of Ambarisha's story, and that is why, and that lineage from Angira Rishi came, Angirasa, Ambarisha, Yavanashva, that lineage. When you are doing the prayer, you remember your lineage. The great Rishi Angirasa, from him, by his blessing, Ambarisha, another great person came about. From Ambarisha, Yavanashva came about. Great rishis, every day, think of in your family who are the great. You also, not only thinking, I also should become someone great. No point in just thinking somebody great 500 years back in my family, 300 years back. How can I be different? How can I be great? It's a one dimension. The second dimension, the parents, the pious parent. The children are not born random. There is a reason for that one. If you are so pious, that energy will percolate down in your family also. Nabaga, because he was so pious, he studied in Gurukula, not caring about his property, not fighting a court battle for a piece of land like what we see, and he was satisfied whatever father said, and he got a blessing of along the way Shiva also blessed him. So if you are pious, do the sadhana, your practice never will go waste. It will protect you right through. That is the message of that one. Infusing the confidence in your life. that whenever you are feeling down, whatever I do, it will pay you, you will get a return multifold back. Your investment for your connection, surrender to the Lord will never go waste. That is the message of this story. And the 8th chapter, it is called as Akshara Brahma Yoga. Arjuna asked the question in the 7th chapter. Arjuna, the Bhagavan Sri Krishna talks about Jara Marana Mokshaya. Mama Shritya Yatantiye. Te tad Brahma tad Vidu. Krishna Adhyatma Karma Chakilam. That to overcome the problems of old age, death, to get liberation, Shri Krishna says, resort to me alone. Seek me alone. Old age is a nightmare. It is a, as now we are having health, we don't realize. As we getting older, I have gone to many old age homes. People are depressed. Some old age homes, they serve with 4-course meal, 5-course meal. They bring it in front of them in the tray, and they, in the old age home, they hardly touch the tray. Tray comes and tray goes. I may have good money and I get a premium old age home. In the old age, when I go, the people are long faced, no smile, and cry in silence. They cry in silence. You have to, the investment for you, you have to, when you have the energy, you have to do the sadhana. You have to do the sadhana now. Otherwise, old age is a nightmare. And Shri Krishna says, overcome that one, seek me. Sadibhuta adidaivam. Sadidaivam mam. Sadi yajnam chaye viduhu. Prayana kale cha mam. Te vidur yukta chetasaha. Prayana kale, as you kick the bucket off and knowing me, that person will get liberated. So Arjuna asked that question in the 8th chapter. That is the theme in our retreat also. The death part, that was the theme we covered. And prayana kale, Shri Arjuna asked the question, in the death, how to know that one? What is Adibhuta? What is Adi Yajna? What is it's Adhyatma? And these technical terms, please clarify. Arjuna Vacha. Kim tad Brahma kim Adhyatmam. Kim karma purushottama. Adibhutam cha kim prokta. Adidaivam kim uchyate. Adiyajna katam kotra. Dehesmin madhusudana. Prayana kale cha katam. Jneyosi niyatatmabhihi. Prayana kale, Arjuna asked the question, Prayana kale cha katam. Katam means how. When person is leaving the body, katam, how to know you, how to remember you, niyata atmabhi, with focused mind. Niyata, niyama, with a focused mind, how to remember you. And please enlighten me, what is Adi Yajna and what is Adibhuta, Adidhaiva and Adhyatma. Please enlighten me. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha. Aksharam Brahma Paramam. Swabhavo Dhyatma Uchyate. Bhutabhava Udbhavakaro Visarga Karma Sanjnitaha Aksharam Brahma Paramam. There are many Brahmas are there. I talked about in the story Brahma, and in the scriptures they talk about even Jiva is called as Brahma. Brahma means big. Yesterday in this one also, Navaratri talk also, I talked about earth is called as a Brahma. In Pancha Preta, earth, something big, something solid. And Parama, highest, the topmost is Akshara. Akshara is Supreme Lord. Akshara, Aksha means senses, one who revels through all senses in every being. Our senses, as we are aging, the power wanes off. But the Lord, He sees through everyone's eyes. He hears through everyone's ears. He speaks through everyone's mouth. He feels through all senses. He tastes through all mouths. His in the 11th chapter also it talks about Sarvata Pani Padam Tat Sarvato Kshishiror Mukham. Feet everywhere, hands everywhere, legs everywhere, mouth everywhere. He is Akshara. Another meaning is Akshara. Kshara, we have a birth, we have a death. We are on a short shelf life. For him, there is no death. Akshara. And Akshara means syllables A to Ksha in all languages. First alphabet is A. A and alpha, beta, it's all languages starts with A. And whatever A to Ksha, all letters, or in all languages, in all religion, whatever is spoken, it is spoken only about me. It is Aksharam Brahma Paramam. That is the inexhaustible. That is Akshara. Swabhavo Adhyatma Uchyate. Swabhava is the Supreme Lord. Yesterday I touched upon the quality. Supreme Lord is there within everyone, and every soul has their own trend. You like plant a seed, the seed will become by itself, by its own nature. By planting a bitter gourd seed, I can't expect a mango out of that one. Bitter gourd comes out as bitter. And if I plant mango seed, and if it is in a company of it's a jackfruit plants around, still it won't become jackfruit. I may be planted in the company of so many people, and maybe it's around the plant, mango, the chili plant. I plant tulsi around, thinking that this chili will become very fragrant. Tulsi is there everywhere, but chili will be chili. It won't be. However, the surroundings play a small role, but swabhava, you become what you are. Parent can tell you, but they cannot change. I asked people to come to yoga. They said, sorry, I have better things to do. What is better? I don't want to. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. Why? It is their swabhava. I don't want to change. My change, however good is that one. Somebody tells good, this is good for you, you do. No, I don't want to do. I don't want to do. I'm so stubborn. That message as strikingly comes out in Mahabharata. Duryodhana was advised by all. Duryodhana was none other than grandson of Vedavyasa himself. Got advice from many people. He said, no, I don't want to change. I know it is bad, but I will do this one. I'm happy doing wrong things. This swabhava, adhyatma, everyone acts according to their own nature. Swabhava. It's a swabhava. You cannot only think, we all our life, we want to change others. I want to change my wife. I want to change my husband. I want to change my children. I want to change my friends. And it says, only thing possible to change is yourself. Swabhava adhyatma uchyate. Swabhava adhyatma uchyate. And bhuta bhava udbhava karo visarga karma sanjnitaham. The change in nature, so many things keep on changing. Now corona season came, the platform of our working habit has changed. Now everyone is used for online or hybrid. The things keep on changing. The what it was earlier norm, now it's a different norm. Things are changing. When platform is changing, different karma, we do action accordingly. What is karma? Why I am doing this one? Things have changed. Things have changed. According to the changing situation, I am adopting. My karma is according to the changing season. These Panchabhuta are subject to change, and why it is changing? So that we are we are born with a bundle of karma. Last week I mentioned we are come here with a suitcase of karma called as prarabdha karma. We ourselves cannot unpack the karma. We have come here, that is called as the prarabdha karma. Here this sloka talks about adibhutam ksharo bhava purushaschadi daivatam adiyajno hamevatra dehe deha brutam vara. Adibhutam, all the bhutas that ksharo bhava, outside material things, however great are they are subject to change. They are subject to change. However great is that one. However great, you may have a big palace, and it is by the time you construct, decline starts happening. In a retreat also I talked about your peak of the prime age is about 22 years. After 22 years, you are on decline. You are on a decline. Your decline is already has started. Adibhukta aksharo bhava purushaschadi daivatam. Adi daiva, many divine beings are residing in our when we are take birth, many divine beings come along with us. They, for example, in our mind, Shiva resides in our mind. Our eyes, sun resides. Ears, moon resides. The tongue, Agni resides. And Indra in the hands. And feet, Jayanta. And Yama in the excretory organ. Niruti in urinary organ. And various divine beings we ourselves cannot do. They are helping us to do. We have come with a suitcase. Suitcase has to be unpacked. My karma, I have come here to exhaust my prarabdha karma. How to exhaust my prarabdha karma? These divine beings are helping us to unpack the suitcase. When my suitcase unpacking is done, my purpose of this life is done, then soul leaves the body. Why leaves? It goes to pick up another suitcase. I have countless suitcase. I have come with one small suitcase, and when I emptied, I telling in front of the world, look at me, what I brought, look at me, show and tell. And when I unpacked that one, soul leaves. You are unpacked. Now pick up another one. Another suitcase, and why we pray. Prayer helps. The prayer, sometimes unpacking happens too much. So many things are happening, I can't handle. So many things. So the prayer, praying, please help me to slow down. Let me unpack one at a time. So many things have been unpacked, I can't handle. So the prayer helps in unpacking, and in retreat I talked about when the soul leaves, it is aniruddha sharira, it goes and picks up another suitcase and born again. This life I thought my job is the top priority. My wife is the top priority, my husband is the top priority, my children are top priority. When the soul leaves and comes back with another suitcase, all bogus statement. It has found another husband, another wife, another children. Past wife, if he comes across that one, I don't know who's that one. Husband, I don't know. Children, I don't know. It's a new game altogether. And it is coming and going. Coming and going, that is adideva. And adi yajna, that yajna, adi yajna. Whatever we do, ultimate enjoyer of all our offering is Supreme Lord. We think we are the enjoyer, we are not the enjoyer. And ultimate enjoyer is Him, whether we know or not. And when the food we eat, we are aware as long as it touches our tongue. Once it has gone in, I don't know what happened to that one. I am not the one digesting that one. Vaishwanara, aham Vaishwanaro bhutva. I am the digestive fire in everyone. He is making us to digest. Adi yajna, everything, all the yajnas, Adi yajna, ultimate enjoyer of everything is Him. We may think, I am getting so much of money, so much of salary, how much I can enjoy? I can eat only little. And whatever I do, only little. Only my ego thinks I am earning so much. How you enjoy your limited capacity. When you offer what it's saying, you offer it to Him. Everything, you are not claiming that you are enjoying. That not to have that I am living for myself. Offer it to Him. That is Adi Yajna. Ultimate enjoyer of everything is the Supreme Lord. And next one, Antakale cha mameva Smaran muktva kalevaram Yaprayati samadbhavam Yati nastyatra samshayaha. Yati means prayati. One travels. Antakale, in the last minute of the life, mameva smaran, thinking of me and living, muktva kalevaram, as you depart from the body, thinking of me and depart, one who travels this one attains me. Natyatra samshayaha. Atra samshaya, there is no doubt about that one. There is no doubt about that one, that you will reach the highest. That person reaches the highest. Next one, yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajantyante kalevaram tam tamai vaiti kaunteya sada madbhava bhavitaha. Whatever you think and leave the body, you will get that one. Tam tamai vaiti kaunteya, tam vaiti sada tadbhava bhavitaha. And that person always, whatever one thinks and leaves the body, that alone that person attains. I told the story of Jada Bharata in the retreat also. He was thinking of deer and he was born as a deer. So our mind is nothing but a continuous journey. Why I have come to Australia? I was thinking that I had to go to Australia. Whatever you think, it will happen sooner or later. Sooner or later, it will Therefore, antakale, I need not have to wait for my 100th year to think about that one. It says, now itself you start practicing that one, thinking that every minute, every moment can be your last minute, last moment. So, whatever you think you will get that one, and when you start thinking that one, any moment can be my last minute. When I went to India, that one lady was saying that my husband having one dosa, he asked for another dosa. By the time I brought, he was already dead. And we think we are there, things can change anytime. He asked for another dosa, I went to kitchen to get another dosa, he was dead. And things are so uncertain, we think we are unconquerable, invincible. It is saying that it is whatever you think you will get that one. I don't know, antakale, I don't know. The puzzle of this life, I don't know when is the cut-off time. Cut-off minute, I don't know. It can come any time. So, I should change my attitude, mental attitude. I should always think good, think positive, think noble. If I am always negative, always whinging and cringing and criticizing, that is not right, this is not right, always complaining, busy finding faults with others, and my given time, allocated time is wasted, any time can be my last minute. Therefore, always I have to practice, that is called a sadhana, practice thinking always positive, thinking always good. In our teachers training, some teachers mentioned, now I am conscious of who are my friends. I was earlier going for party, I was waiting for a party, WhatsApp message, please come over. I was jumping on, waiting for a message. Now I am very careful. Which party I have to attend, who are my friends. And everyone cannot be my friend. I should have a clarity of thinking. Who is thinking positive? I should be associated. Who are negative, they are making the negative energy, their vibes are negative. I should not associate with them. I also will become negative. Shri Krishna is very clear on that one. Shri Krishna, so what is the solution? He says, Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mam anusmared cha mayarpita mano buddhi mame vaishyasya samshayah mame avaishya asamshayah. Undoubtfully, what Sri Krishna says, your death can happen anytime, your life game can end anytime. You think you have a long innings to play. You don't know how long is your innings. It can change. Sri Krishna says, Tasmat. Sri Krishna wants everyone to become someone extraordinary. Tasmat, therefore, sarveshu kaleshu, all the time, think good, think positive, think noble, think auspicious, think good, think welfare of all, always think of that one. Sarveshu kaleshu, think of me alone. Think of me alone, because Supreme Lord is purity to the core. Is most auspicious, most complete, most pure, most the highest we can aspire for. He says, always think of me. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu. It is a clarion call for all seekers. Not to squander your time. Not to wait for 99 years. Now it is the time, not that one. It can happen any time. All the time, think of me. That's why in a retreat, we did extensive japa also. how to develop this this mental framework, how to change the default set of your mind. That was another component of our retreat. And how to do that one, we had done up to here. Abhyasa yoga yuktena chetasa na anyagamina paramam purusham divyam yati partha anuchintayan. And Shri Krishna says how to do this one, not to wait until you hit, you have nothing else to do. Now I'm no longer working, and I'm in the retirement home, and I don't hear properly what others are talking. I don't understand also, and I can't see properly. Now I have nothing else to do. I will do japa. It won't happen. It is, you have to do when you have health. When you have energy, you have to do. Not to wait that when the waves subsides, then I will take a bath in the ocean. It never. Waves, currents, everyone is busy. Everyone is busy in the life. When the waves are there, that means you have energy. You can handle, you have 100 things to do in your life. You can add one more, 101 you can do. Abhyasa yoga yuktena. Abhyasa yoga. Yoga abhyasa. Continuous sadhana. Uninterrupted sadhana. No let off in your sadhana. Abhyasa yoga yuktena. Chetasa. Your chetana. Your thinking. Always like a compass needle points to the north. Always whatever you do in your life should be pointing towards the same thing. Same thing, the pointing, the point that Kalpana was saying, that in the topics I raised, it is coming to her mind again and again from the retreat. Something like that. The theme I gave, some topic, that again and again, like compass needle is pointing to that direction. Think on that one. Anyagana, chetasa, na anya, not thinking here and there. Anyagamina. Paramam purusham. Think of the Supreme Lord. Who is that? Divya. Most brilliant. The Vasudeva means most brilliant. The Supreme Lord is not ordinary, extraordinary. He illumines the whole cosmos. He is there within me. Divyam. Yati partha anuchintayan. Think of him again and again. Again and again. Think of that one. How you remember in the last minute, thinking on that one again and again, and think of that one through your Abhyasa Yoga. Abhyasa Yoga, no let off in your practice. Come long weekend or no let off. You are, always I tell, most important person in your life is you. Everyone can come later. Unless you are good, you can't be good for anyone. You had to be good first. You look after yourself, then only you are of value for others. If you say, I don't care, you won't be cared in life. Not to say, I don't care. What happens? If you say, I don't care, you won't be cared by anyone. The Lord also says, one who has no care for others, Lord also gives up. Yes, then this mantra, ninth one, kavim, purana. It is talking about the Supreme Lord. What are he gives so many ideas to think of the Supreme Lord. Kavim, purana, anushasitaram, anor anusmaredyah sarvasya dhata achintya-rupa aditya-varnam tamasah parastat. This sloka itself is the topic for meditation. It is a meditation. If you want a concept how to meditate, Sri Krishna is talking about how to meditate. He is talking about the Supreme Lord. Kavim. Kavim means knower of everything. We hardly know anything. What is happening next moment we don't know. He is Kavi. Kavi means knower of the past, present and the future. I complain why it is happening to me. I haven't done any mistake in my life. Why it is happening to me? And it is only wearing a glass and I am talking about. Sri Krishna says, I know everyone's past. I know everyone's present. I know everyone's future. Not to bluff in front of me. Not to shed crocodile tears. Go to the temple and shed crocodile tears. I haven't done anything. Why this punishment? I know your past. I know your present. I know your future. Kavi. Purana. Purana, most ancient. I am the most ancient. Purana. Anushasitaram. Anushasitaram. You think world has to revolve according to your wish. He says, sorry, you are mistaken. World is running according to my rule, not according to your rule. You say world has to revolve according to your wish. He says, anushasitaram. World goes according to my rule. I set the rule, it goes according to that one. Not to say all things has to go according to what I want. I go to a temple and a place of worship, give some donation, make it happen. World has to go this one. He says not that one. World will go according to my wish. And you can't bribe me. Anushasitara. Anoraniyam. The anu means the smallest. Smallest. Anoraniyam, one who is finer than the finest. The telescope, Hubble telescope, or latest NASA has created, they are installing in the space station. It has a range, but his vision is he can see bigger than the biggest. Not only electron microscope, it can see the smallest, but he can see smaller than that one. Smaller than that one. I am the finest. I am there. I pervade everywhere. And I pervade everywhere. I can't go through this one. This is a hard surface. I can't go. Since he is smaller than the smallest, he can pervade everywhere. He can get into everything. He can go everywhere. We can't hide anything away from him. He can go everywhere, finer than the finest. Anoraniyam anusmared. Sri Krishna says, the highest, what has to be thought. In meditation is a seat of what I have to contemplate. The object to be contemplated is me. The highest. Not some silly things you are contemplating. What has to be contemplated? The highest of the contemplation is me. Whatever other contemplation have, it has a limited utility, but highest object of contemplation is me. Anusmaredyah sarvasya dhata, giver of everything and sustainer of everything. Whatever I had to give, I will give. Whatever I am sustaining, my house is running well now. It is not because of my intelligence, I am sharp thinking, my IQ is 180. or my bank balance. My house is not running because of that one. Not because of my ability. I sustain, uphold everything. Whatever, if the good things are running, not because of you. Sri Krishna says, I sustain everything. If something running right, it is because of me. If it is not running right, and it is also, it's because of my wish. Sarvasya data achintya-rupa. 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 The things which has to be contemplated. Can you turn off the mic, please? If you want to talk, please switch off and log off. Not disturb others. And achintya-rupa. Chintya-rupa. How to contemplate the Supreme Lord? It is beyond my vision. I can't, whatever I have in the altar, I can put one statue. It is, God looks like this. He says, you can't put a picture how I look like. Does it mean that I should not have any altar? He says, I represent, in all forms I am there. But real form, it is beyond your imagination. Whatever form I put an altar in the place, it is a representation. It is not God. What the Middle Eastern religion they say, I want to destroy the statue. God is not in the statue, and they are pantheist, kafirs and Islam, and they are bent on destroying the temples and statues. They think they are destroying the God. God cannot be in a statue, but what they say, God is not in the statue. That is what God is not the statue. That is what the scripture also is talking about. It is not God. God is there also. It is not God, but God is there also. When I see that one, I remember, I connect. And the Islamic invasion and Christianity, they came, they destroyed many temples, thinking that they are destroying that is the God. It is saying that is not. God is there everywhere. This even if you destroy this statue, God is not destroyed. It is only a representation. He is there here also. He is there here also. Achintya-rupam, beyond the realm of your thinking. Achintya-rupam. What is his form? It is beyond your imagination. You can't, beyond the realm of your mind. Aditya-varnam. Aditya-varnam, so radiant. Like, have you seen the sun? Midday sun? How bright? I am like that. It is giving a simile to give an idea. How bright. Have you seen midday sun? I am resplendent like that. Aditya-varnam. That color, radiance is like, it is, I am radiant like that. Tamasah, parastat. Tamasah, darkness. There is no question of any darkness in me. Around, I am beyond the darkness. Aditya-varna, the tamasah parastat, so radiant, I am beyond, there is no darkness in me, no confusion in me, no uncertainty in me. Everything is crystal clear. We are so scared in our life because we don't know what is holding tomorrow, what is holding for us tomorrow. I am so scared to go in the dark. I am so scared. Maybe some snakes are there. Maybe some thieves are there. Maybe some ghosts are there. I don't know in the darkness. When I do not know, ignorance creates the fear. I am so scared in my life. I have security camera all around the place. Even if I go to office, I turn on, log in and see whether anyone is coming around my house. At my work also, I am looking at around my house. any security issue. Always so scared for him, tamasah parastat, when everything is open, no fear. He is, that is why one who is no fear alone can give fearless to us. We are so scared in our life, we are asking another person, please accompany me. That person also is so scared in life. My companion also treading the path of darkness, I rely on another person who is treading the dark in confusion. That person is my close friend. One blind leading the another, and both falls into the same pit. It is saying that yatha andamana in Kathopanishad also talks about yatha andamano, one blind leading the another. In Christian Bible also the same statement comes, blind leading the another blind. You have to connect with someone who has seen the light, not to make friendship with another person who is in darkness, because you will also along with that person will fall. Tamasah parastat, I am beyond the all darkness. And prayana kale manasa chalena bhaktya yukto yoga balena chaiva hruvor madhye pranameveshya samyak satam param purusha upaiti divyam. I will explain about this one. Today we did only one sloka. It's a so profound meditation topic also. Kavim purana anushasitaram anor anusmared sarvasya achintya-rupam aditya-varnam tamasah parastat Vasudeva sutam devam kamsa-chanura-mardhanam devaki paramanandam krishnam vande jagadgurum.